You are watching this video because you are motivated, at least for now, by the situation or you have preparing for your test. Most of our everyday explanation of behavior is given in terms of motives. Why do you come to the school or college? There may be any number of reasons for this behavior, such as you want to learn or to make friends, you need a diploma or degree to get a good job, you want to make your parents happy, and so on. A person will work hard in school, in sports, in business, in music, and in many other situations if he or she has a very strong need for achievement. Hence, we can say motivation is one of the determinant of behavior. Sometimes we put in 10 to 12 hours of hard work every day in order to get through the various entrance examination. We solve complex word puzzles that require a great deal of concentration. We receive no reward for solving these puzzles. In fact, we often frustrated by being unable to solve them. Sometimes we save money from scholarship or any other sources so that we can buy a gift for our mother or father or for our nearest ones. In all the above cases, the role of motivation plays in human behavior. Motivation is the process by which activities are started, directed, and continued so that physical or psychological needs or wants are met. The word itself comes from the Latin word mover, which means to move. Motivation is what moves people to do the thing they do. Understanding motivation often helps us answer some questions like why do people behave as they do, or why do people persist in certain course of action even when these don't seem to yield any obvious or immediate rewards. How can these actions be explained? There are basically two types of motivation. First one is intrinsic motivation and second one is extrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation is the natural human tendency to seek out and conquer challenges as we pursue personal interest and exercise our capabilities. When we are intrinsically motivated, we do not need incentives or punishments because the activities itself is satisfying and rewarding. Someone loves to study psychology outside school simply because he or she loves learning about psychology. No one makes him or her to do it. When we do something to earn a grade, avoid punishment, please the teacher, or for some other reason that has very little to do with the task itself, we experience extrinsic motivation. According to psychologists, it is impossible to tell just by looking if a behavior is intrinsically or extrinsically motivated. Intrinsic and extrinsic motivation are not two ends of a continuum. Instead, intrinsic and extrinsic tendencies are two independent possibilities, and at any given time we can be motivated by both intrinsic and extrinsic factors. Teacher must encourage and nurture intrinsic motivation while making sure that extrinsic motivation supports learning. This is a very challenging job. The teacher needs to know about the factors that influences motivation. There are many different uses for motivation. It serves as a guiding force for all human behavior. But understanding how it works and the factors that may impact it can be important in a number of ways. Understanding motivation can help improve the efficacy of people as they work toward goals. It helps people to take actions, encourage people to engage in health-oriented behaviors. It helps people avoid unhealthy or maladaptive behavior such as risk-taking and addiction. It helps people feel more in control of their lives. It improves overall well-being and happiness. Some important theories of motivation are drive theory, arousal theory, expectancy theory, goal setting theory, and Maslow's needs hierarchy theory. In the next couple of videos, we will discuss about it. Now, tips for self-development. Adjust your goals to focus on things that really matters to you. If you are tackling something that is just too big or too overwhelming, break it up into smaller steps and try setting your sights on achieving that first step towards progress. Improve your confidence. Remind yourself about what you achieved in the past and what and where your strengths lie. If there are things you feel insecure about, try working on making improvements in those areas so that you feel more skilled and capable. Now try this. Define motivation and contrast intrinsic and extrinsic motivation. Why motivation is important in our life.